Hello everyone, Ryan here. My Friend Slappy by R.L. Stine. Latest installment of Goosebumps Slappy World. In fact, this is so new that it just came out this year. This month, in fact. Yeah. And actually, I enjoyed it. But, well, I should probably start with the main character. Main character, Barden Suggs. That's right, Barden Suggs. I don't know how R.L. Stine came up with that name. But Barden Suggs is kind of like your average kid. Well, I mean, he's been getting picked on by a couple of bullies. And even though he only has one best friend by the name of Lizzie, he kind of like, he still doesn't like being picked on. I mean, who does really, and he eventually gets tired of it. And then one day he, decides to do something about it. Of course, he doesn't quite know how, but then he gets introduced to Slappy the dummy. Well, his dad buys it for him because his dad tries to cheer him up. And of course, as it always goes, because I don't know how many, there's a number of these recent Goosebumps books that feature Slappy the dummy, ventriloquist dummy. If you don't know already, definitely look that up. But Slappy is one of the most, in fact, I would say he's probably like the most well-known Goosebumps characters. And pretty much he's able to come to life, but you have to read these like magic words that's usually found on a piece of paper that's somewhere in his jacket pocket or somewhere on him. That's how he comes to life. And that's how he comes to life in this. That's pretty much how he comes to life at all. And so I won't bore you with the details, but eventually Barden tricks Slappy into making him think that he wants to be his friend, that he wants to be Slappy's friend. Because even Slappy Slappy eventually tells Barden that, he wants to have a friend, and he's never had a best friend or any friend, really. Because usually people are always scared of him, they run away from him and whatnot. And of course, it's usually Slappy's fault, because Slappy is an evil dummy to begin with. So Barden tricks Slappy, convinces him that he wants to be his friend, but he only does that so that Slappy can get revenge on the two bullies for him. So, which he does, and I don't want to give that away, but actually, there's some moments in this book where Slappy, for me, it was kind of like, he was getting pretty hardcore there for a couple of minutes, and like it was verging, like it was verging on being a strong, like R-rated kind of thing. Like, I was kind of surprised by that, and but at the same time too, I thought it was, well, definitely intriguing, but interesting too on the part of R.L. Stine. Like, I figured, eventually I just figured, maybe, R.L. Stine decided to, because he's already written enough stuff with Slappy, and so now I guess he's probably to the point where he's not afraid to take chances when it comes to not only Slappy but other characters, but especially a character like Slappy. So, and so yeah, I mean, I could easily see something like this being made into, like, I don't know, like some kind of short movie or episode, or I mean, maybe I wish they would bring back the Goosebumps TV series, or just series, you know. I mean, they could definitely revive it, and they wouldn't even really have to like redo any of the old episodes, but just start off like fresh and new. And because I mean, there's enough material. There's definitely more than enough material. So, and I mean, because especially for like something like this, for this particular book, there's a lot of moments where, especially when Slappy is doing his thing, acting all evil and whatnot, and I could very easily see it like just playing out as an episode, and you know, very easily hear Slappy's evil laugh, and so yeah, I mean, you know, and of course eventually Slappy, he does take it too far, and then Barden does what he has to do in order to stop Slappy, and then the ending, of course, again, it has a twist ending, but it was like, I don't know, for me, like, it was kind of like, I don't know if it kind of came off as like R.L. Stine didn't know how to end it, so he just wanted to throw in something that didn't really fit with the rest of the story, or I don't know. If you read it, I mean, I figured like the only people who are going to read this particular Goosebumps book are those who are big fans of Goosebumps to begin with, or just Slappy the dummy. But yeah, if you read it, and you know, let me know what you think of the ending, or because yeah, it was just, I mean, I will say it was kind of a slightly different ending as far as when it comes to R.L. Stine's work, but yeah, it just, I don't know. I guess, yeah, in a way it was like, I didn't like the ending, but I also kind of liked it, but I don't know. For me, it's one of those endings that I think I'm going to be thinking about for a long while to come, so. But another thing I like, though, is that there's a preview of the next installment, the next book after this one, and it's going to be, I forget the exact title, Return of Monster Blood or something like that, Monster Blood, which I'm definitely looking forward to that one, because Monster Blood is one of my favorites from the original Goosebumps series. And so yeah, but that one's not going to come out till next year, sometime in March of 2021, so yeah, I gotta wait around for that, and I don't know how long I can wait for that, but guess I got no choice. So, and you know, of course, I read the preview of it, and yeah, just reading the preview, it makes me anticipate it even more. So, but as far as this one is concerned, my friend Slappy, as far as the rating goes, I gotta give it. I'd say bare minimum 3.5 stars. 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5, and yeah, I would say 4, but you know, I'm trying to think. Again, it's just because of that ending, just like Yeah, I'm just going to say 3.5 stars. Yeah, just, I feel like R.L. Stine he could have very easily come up with something way better for the ending, but hey, why he didn't, I don't know. So maybe he was pressed for time and under pressure by the publisher, who knows. If that's the case, if he was under some kind of pressure by the publisher or his editor, I don't know, then I could kind of understand it, but still, it's, I don't know, maybe I'm just being picky, but I don't think so. So yeah, 3.5 stars, 3.5 out of 5. That'll do it for this review. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, as always. Till next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking in. Peace.